Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? My name is DJ djanonzt, and we're back with the 6-star experience. And we got Peter Maivia at 6-star silver tonight. We're going to take a look at him in a different build than I've built him before on a video. So we're going to run the 2 charges with the 2x2 random purple area and then increase our green MP. We're going to run the finisher with this. Even though it chooses to swap into red, we're going to try to make something work here. So we're just going to buff out our green finisher damage as much as we can. We got Bailey for 100% green move damage. We got Doink for 75%. We got Anvil for 50% green finisher. We got R-Truth for 40% green move. And since we're doing that, we're going to go Scimitars of the Sheik skill plate and double takedown 2, 100% move damage strap, 80% there, you know. We're buffing the moves out as much as we can. Now, I'm going to start by saying this isn't the most impressive thing in the world. But if you're looking for a build for the High Chief, this might be something. So, the idea is we need to just keep hitting this green move as much as we can to buff this out. Now, this finisher's only starting at 2 mil. So, this is at 785k. But now both green moves are going to get buffed every time we hit this. And we'll see what happens. There's a big RNG game that gets played with this too, because this is a random 2x2 area. If this was choose a 2x2 area, it'd be a whole nother story. And that was a double drop. I wish it was only a single. But what can you do? What can you do? We're going to get a hip toss in there. Now, the finisher's ready, but it's only at 2.6. I feel like we could get greedy here and try and hit this again. There's another million damage. It's probably going to cascade. What am I thinking? Oh, it didn't. Look at that. And it actually set me up in a beautiful spot. Now, we're at 2.9 million damage here. And you notice this 2x2 area that just dropped? Now, I can guarantee I'm going to drop a wild gem to the bottom. That's going to recycle purple. Boom. Oh, and there's the green. It's a beautiful setup for turn 2. He ain't even going to kick out. Well, we hit him for like 3.3 million there. I wish he had a little more kick out power on that. But that's the idea with that build there. You're just going to keep building that green move damage. And it's longevity. So the next turn, if he could have kicked out there, I probably could have got up to doing somewhere around 4 million with that finisher. And then another million each time I'm hitting that green move. So, as you can see, you're roughly going to be doing, I don't know, 5, 6 million a turn, 7 million a turn. Not fantastic for 6-star silver, but it's one way you can run him. Now, I'm going to get out here, try and run this sub and see if he's any better with a different build. Okay, so if I'm going to feud build this man, I'm probably looking at the 6 charge corner headbutts for choosing 8 green gems to destroy. The sub, which is 8 charge green, that's going to give me 64,000 for 6 turns. It's going to give me row break gems. And then the finisher that we've already used there. So I need to get 6 MP to start. I'm going with Roxanne for red and green MP. So, I get it, you would use Butch or Sting or somebody for 4 red. You wouldn't get the 4 green, but if you have Roxanne, I would definitely do that. Bulldog, everybody should have 2 red MP, 45% red gem damage. Bruno, everybody should have green subs, 50% and an extra turn. You probably don't have Logan Paul. I get that. Maybe you do. If you do, use him. If you don't, you could use anybody else for green sub damage. There was Shelton Benjamin is my go-to hurt business for 20% sub damage for anyone. You could also then, if maybe you have Anvil, you could go 50% green finisher damage on this, you know. So you got options there, but I'm trying to buff the sub here. This is play it safe build. You're going to do 129,000 for 8 turns. That's like 1 million damage. I left the Sheik plate on and everything. You could change it if you didn't have the Sheik plate, obviously. Maybe you would use like the gremlin ears if you have that for the red gem damage on that finisher. You could use really any skill plate for MP at this point. Now on a tour, you're going to be able to hit this sub right away. And we'll go ahead and just do that. Now in feud, you would have to hit the red move first and load up everything. But for the sake of the tour, if we got the tour perks on, we can go ahead and just hit that first. See what that looks like. We're going to kick the speed up since this match is going to be a little longer. Choose 8 green to destroy. We're just going to go ahead and take the Cascade. Okay, hit him for like 1 million there. Alright, sub's ready again. We're going to go ahead and hit the sub again. I don't even think I need to stay for this whole match, but you see how this is going to go. So you're going to hit the sub. This is the normal progression here. You hit the red move, then you hit the sub. You see what you got left over. Usually screws you, and they all go to the bottom. That's par for course. Choose a 1x7 to swap into red. This is where we get our recycle. And if I put it there, I'm going to hit some of those green gems on the bottom. That's helpful. And 2.3 million on that. Let's go ahead and hit the green gems again. There's only 7 of them on the board. We'll take them. That's going to fill everything back up. We got that finisher buff to 2 million now. As you can see, this is how you do it. You play it safe with them. But that's Peter Maivia 6-star silver for you. And until next time.